Hello everyone. Welcome to the Tailored Acres channel. I'm Taylor and I garden in Wisconsin, Zone 4B. Today I'm going to show you how I start my pepper seedlings. I have two different varieties here that I've been growing for 3 years now, and they're my two favorite varieties. The first variety is the Italian pepperoncini. These little guys are delicious. So I typically pick mine when they are green. They start to turn red and that brownish color when they're a little bit older. I've just been picking them when they're green, and they are delicious that way. The second pepper that I'm going to grow this year is the Yolo Wonder sweet peppers. These are delicious as well. They have been growing to be a pretty decent like apple size for me. I do wait until they're a little bit red at least to pick them. They are a lot sweeter that way, but they're also pretty good green as well. If I don't eat it fresh, I've just been slicing them up julienne style and putting them in the freezer, and they've been holding over well to use in recipes all winter long. Pepper seeds can be a bit tricky to get to germinate, so I picked up this trick a few years ago and it has been working great for me, and I use it on a few other things that are a little bit harder to germinate. So I have just a sandwich bag here, a piece of paper towel that I fold in half, and then I'll stick that in there. So this one's all set to go. I am, just gonna wet this. It doesn't need to be overly wet, but you do want it saturated here. And then I'm gonna grab some seeds and stick them in there. Now these seeds are a few years old here, so I'm gonna stick in more than I'm gonna need here, just in case germination takes a hit for them being a little bit older. All right, seeds. And now we're just gonna drop them in here, and these don't need light or darkness to germinate, so we're just gonna spread them out. All right, so you see them in there? So then this works like a humidity dome. So I'm just gonna seal the top. All right, and then I'll show you where I'm gonna stick them. I have both of my seeds done here. So we have both varieties laying on this heat mat, and I have set this to about 75 degrees. You can also put these in a warm window where the sun hits it, or any other warm spot. It doesn't need to be in the light, but it does need to be somewhere warm to aid that germination. Every day I am going to come and check for germination. Once these seeds germinate, then it is going to be time to pot them up. The seeds have been on the seed mats for 3 days now, and I am starting to get germination. So once I have about 6 of them germinated, I'll start potting them up. But you can see they're going to town. I noticed looking through the seeds, through the light here, that you can see the little tiny plant starting to develop. Like, that's really cool. We are on day 6 now, which is a little bit longer than I planned on, but life happens. So this one is pretty far along. Almost the entire leaves have come out already, which is a little farther along than I like them. I like them when they are just starting to poke out like these here. So what I'm going to do is, don't forget to label. I filled my seed starting tray with damp, pepperoncini. Here, we'll plant them in this one. Pepperoncini label. So I'm going to plant these 1/4 of an inch deep, which is the same depth that it says on your seed starting packet. So I'm just going to make those. And then we'll just peel these off of here because their roots kind of go into it. So that's why you want to get it early. So that's what that guy looks like. It's really cool. I love doing it this way. It's more of a science experiment. So I'm just going to pick these and stick them in there. Just like that. So it will be a few more days before any of these poke back out. And I'll probably keep this going because sometimes you don't, for some reason, the seeds don't make it out. So I'm going to put this back in the plastic bag. So then you'll have a little bit of an insurance policy. So I'm just going to cover these. All right, and then I'm going to put some vermiculite on top of this, and this helps with moisture retention. It's definitely not a necessary step, but it does seem to make a little bit of a difference. There we go. And then watering in. All right, and I do not, wow, that needs to get filled. Sorry. So then these, I don't put a humidity dome over it. You probably could, but I will check them morning and night to make sure that the top is moist until they poke out the top, because I already know that they're germinated.
I do keep my potted up seedlings on the heat mat until they germinate. They are heat loving plants. I also don't plant mine out until June and until the overnight temps are usually above like 60 degrees because they can get transplant shock pretty easily. It will stunt their growth if they're too cold. You know, it kind of negates all of the indoor starting benefits that you have. So wait until it's warm, keep them warm, and they'll be very happy. So I hope that this method will help you get germination on your seeds and enjoy your peppers this summer. All right, take care.